Hey guys, welcome back to another Pokemon Masters EX video, tips and tricks. And today we're going to talk about team building. So you guys might not know what team building is. So it's basically building a team for a battle. That's it. So why do I have to say this topic? Because I suppose some of you guys actually can team build pretty well, and most of you guys actually can. But if you are those people like who puts this, and you put this, if you're this kind of person, then you have to watch this video, because this is not how team building works. You have a balanced team. You have a sync pair that goes for damage, and some sync pairs go for support, go for tanks, go for shields. So if you build like this, please don't. Seriously, please don't. Or like, oh, I want a full champions team. Where is Steven? Yay!
Time
like this.
For some summer adventures.
No, please don't. Like, this is not how a team build. So yeah, I'm gonna go through the procedures that how I team build, and yeah, gonna mainly talk about that. So the first thing is always depending on the stage. So I'm gonna give an example. I'm gonna quickly search for my own videos. For example, there's a stage I probably want to mention actually. Where is Pokemon Champion Stadium? Where is the stage that I want to talk about? This stage. So this team. Hang on, I just want to quickly talk about this team here. This team having Rosa and Delibird, me as Pikachu, and Zebstrika. So you guys might be wondering, oh, how do you build this team? Why do you use Delibird suddenly? So I want to quickly explain here actually. So first, I always have a striker. So in that case, having a weak to electric stage, I go for Elisa. You can go for Raichu, but I want to go for Elisa because I like Elisa more.
I promise I won't let you
Then
down.
I would quickly check my sync grid. Ramming speed interior. That means the higher the speed, the more damage it has. So what you need is speed. So how do you get speed? Fast Trap has a moderate chance of raising the Pokemon speed after you use the move, but this is not too good because you're not sure if you can get a speed boost every time. So what I do is go for a speed boost. So who can have speed boost? Skyla. Skyla can have speed boost, but the reason I'm not using Skyla because I preserve Skyla for other stages. So instead, I use other Pokemon who can raise the speed, which can be Meganium actually, because Meganium Sunny Side Up can raise its speed by 1, but really, one stage is not too good. That option is Roxanne. Can raise its speed as well. So you have to see what the sync pair needs. It doesn't have to be Delibird, but you can have any sync pair that raises its speed that can pair up with. So like think about what the sync pair lacks. That's the first thing. What the sync pair lacks, it can be its stats, can be its sync grid. What does the sync pair need to execute the stage? That's what I would think of. Second thing is stats. I'm gonna give an example for Lusamine and Veramosa. You can see the defense is horrifying. Like 65 defense is like garbage. But why is Lusamine that good actually? Because you can buff its defense. Defense like screens, like special attack, no special defense, defense. One thing I like to use a lot for tank is Jasmine.
I'd love to join you.
So you can see this bulky boy here is a really good tanker, and Clang can activate its critical hit defense and stat reduction defense. Defense all very good. I actually recommend you guys to use Steelix all the time if you guys have Steelix. Another tank I really like to use is Rosa, but not much use Rosa nowadays, so I'm not gonna talk about that. Skyla is another choice. I don't have to explain why because most of you guys know why. Misty is another decent choice, but Secrets makes it a bit better. So I'm not gonna talk about that because not all of you guys have. A few other options can be Leaf and Eevee, can be Sabrina.
I've already seen the future that lies beyond.
So I want to talk about the second thing of team building is screens, besides defensive.
I can go anywhere.
So there
as
are two
long as
types
I'm
of
with
screens.
my Pokemon.
Actually, there are more than two types of screens, but in a main series game, there are two types of screens. The first type is called light screen. The second type is called reflect, and actually there's a third type, but it's not in the game. It's called Aurora Veil, but it's not in the game, so I'm not going to talk about Aurora Veil. Light screens reduces special damage done to other fields of play. So for example, Exeggutor is a special attacker, and you can set a screen, light screen, then could reduce the damage of special moves, and as well as for Meganium, as well as for Sabrina. Reflect reduces the physical damage done to other fields of play like Machamp, Dragonite. Like these are physical attackers, and Reflect can be really handy, really good. So make use of screens. So yeah, please make use of screens, because I think most of you guys don't care about screens, but screens are really good. I like to use screens a lot. So second thing is about screens. The first thing is about what the striker lacks. Third thing I want to talk about is potion. So for example, Skyla having a potion, Sabrina having a healing move, Venusaur having a healing move, Misty having a reagent, and who else can heal itself? Glalie has a reagent. Like so many Pokemon can heal itself. Even Steven has a Sigrid. Steven can heal itself actually. Wallace as well for Sigrids. Parabatic charge from Heliolisk. So think about the healing now. We're not done yet, can heal itself. Think about healing a lot. Even James and Weezing can heal itself. So always think of Pokemon that can heal. Very important. Next thing is status conditions. So status conditions include poison, paralyze, freeze, burn, something like those. So a few typical things are Venom Wave from Caitlyn, Torkoal, Will-Wisp, Poison Gas from Weezing, freeze that no one can instant freeze, but you can use Powder Snow to freeze, and Flinch. Flinch is on a status condition, but Flinch is so good. I'm not gonna go through that a bit later. Make use of Will-Wisp, because for Flannery, attack power increases if target is burned. For Caitlyn, you can paralyze. It's very useful, especially if you check the move tips or the tips for the stage. Paralyze can be very important. Next is going to be stat reduction. Before I go through Flinch, stat reduction is something that it's really important. Snarl lowering its special attack, and then who else can lower its attack? There's so many Pokemon that can lower the opposing actually. Energy Ball lowering its special defense, and Screech from Nanu lowering its defense. So many of these kinds, and Haze removing stats, raise stats of all opponents. These are really good sync pairs that can actually remove and drop status conditions. The typical is going to be James and
Don't leave me behind.
James and Ariados.
Looks like I'm up.
James and Ariados is still very good because Venom Drench is dope. And then Ariados, Venom Drench lowers its attack, special attack, and speed when it's poisoned. So if you guys want to try and use, and if you guys want to try to use this combo, you guys can use as well. Very useful for Legend Arena mainly. So stat reduction is very important. Last but not least is Flinch. So Flinch is some of the best things in the game and some of the best text in the game.
I'm all good to go.
If there's anything you don't know about Pokemon, just ask me.
So for example,
I know I don't look it.
for this Singgrade, you have Astonish Aggravation 1, very useful to flinch the opponents. Good job, Harrison. Astonish has a moderate chance to flinch, it's a 30%, but boosting it by 10% is 40%, around 40%, so really good. Even Waterfall, a small chance to make the target flinch. Aggravation 1, adding it to around 20% can be really good for backup flinches. Really good. Even for Skylar. Gust, Staggering 1, Flinch. So many flinch options, so consider about flinch as well. There's still so many flinch options, but I cannot cover it all. Stevens, Icicle Crash, Stevens, Iron Head. Like, these are options that you can think about as well. Yeah, so this is mainly about team building, and I hope some of my tips can and I hope you guys find it helpful. And remember to like and subscribe if you find it helpful. And yeah, let me know who is your favorite sync pair in the game, and do you have other sync pairs or not? And if you don't have other sync pairs, which sync pair is the ones that you want the most? And I'll see you in the next episode, and see you next time.